Lonnie Quinn is here with an exclusive forecast from CBS 2, following up more on these hurricanes, plural. Yeah. I mean, it is amazing.
And I'm going to talk how they could interact with each other to our benefit, believe it or not. But right now, we have to look at the shoreline, because I think everybody is going to have some kind of effect at their shoreline with some beach erosion. I think the worst of it is going to be the east end of Long Island. Now, take a look outside as of right now. Okay, dark underbellies to the clouds. You see some little bursts of sun out there as well. Take a look at this picture, a little bit of a different vantage point looking out over the city. Yeah, some dark clouds for some folks, but you will see, look off to the west, a little bit of a brighter signature to the skyline right now. 73 degrees, your current reading 73. The high temp of your day. Now, you hit it initially at 259, then we dropped you down to about 72, and now we're sort of hovering back up to 73. 75 is the average. I think tomorrow, temperature-wise, you're right in line with where you were today, 74, but tomorrow's the day where you feel the effects of Jose. Now, take a peek at this. Here's your vortex, satellite, and radar. Those dark underbellied clouds I showed you, they're all related to Jose right now. Okay, and the storm's off of North Carolina. This is what we see, okay? The clouds are not as thick as you go off to the west, which is why I just showed you that picture. There's a little bit brighter sky. Thicker, real thick clouds around Montauk. But follow this string of clouds. Follow it, follow it, follow it, and it is all associated with Jose right there. But again, not a very organized hurricane. There's a lot going on in the northern half of it. There's nothing on the south half. It is pulling in some dry air as well. It's going to keep it from getting stronger. I don't think it's getting any stronger than it is right now, but it will be affecting our shoreline. So let's talk about how these winds will be kicking in. I think the heaviest winds will be Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. This computer model is saying Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. I mean, look at this, a 64-mile-per-hour gust, not sustained, but a gust out around Montauk, and they get less the further west you go because you're further away from the storm. This is going to be a storm really centered over the fish, but affecting us on the shoreline communities. And you'll see as it pushes to the north, we get those outer bands, so I want you to have an umbrella tomorrow, and then even Wednesday. But now look at this setup. This is Jose, this is Maria. At this point in time, okay, this storm is either going to push out to sea, which is what the American model is saying, or it's going to loop around. You want it to loop around, Danny. This is what I was talking about, because if it loops around, and I think it will, if it lingers in this area, it will be the steering current to turn Maria away from the United States shoreline. That's a good thing. This is going to be a real bad storm. Maria is going to do a lot of damage in the islands. Anybody would want it to steer away. So again, interior New Jersey and the Hudson Valley, this really is not your storm. I think it's going to be the eastern portion of Long Island that will get the worst of it, with beach erosion, some real big waves out there, some coastal flooding as well. High tide cycle tomorrow night, anywhere from, say, 7 until midnight. You got to watch out for the flooding there.
All right. Thank you, Lonnie.